everybody. Welcome to Big E's Auto YouTube channel. I'm Big E. So, talked to you guys a while ago, probably 2-3 videos ago. We were going over to 383 LT1. We found the issue with the bolts backing out of the cam. That's what caused it to do what it did. We realized the cam was, I think it was cylinder 1. The intake and exhaust lobes were worn to the point where they were pitted. So we were thinking of polishing it. After further thought, we realized it'd probably be better to just get a new cam. 2 lifters were wiped out. I remember I showed in the video. So went ahead and got new lifters, new camshaft for it. But today, I want to show you guys some details. One was me being ignorant, perhaps maybe thick-headed, if you will. And the other thing I knew nothing about, which is something I learned, which is something we're going to do here at Big E's Auto. I've been getting a lot of comments about stuff, whatever, that basically a pissing match, okay? And I've said this from the beginning to people that follow my YouTube channel. I don't know everything. I'm learning right like you guys. So there might be some videos where I might not be 100% correct, but I learn later, okay? And I'll try and re-show it as I learn, okay? So here's one of the things as far as building an engine that I'm learning to get it right. If you follow the channel, to make you better, to make me better. One thing, I'm getting off track here, but just give me permission, if you will. Since starting this YouTube channel, it has pushed me to become better at doing what I do than I was when I started. It's been probably about at least 2.5 year journey that I've been on with this channel, with you guys. And by the way, the people that have subscribed and that are following me and give me the views, I want to thank you guys so much. It helps me keep going on, and trust me, there are times I get burned out, and you guys watching and subscribing and leaving the comments, it helps me, it keeps me motivated, and sometimes I need that. So I want to thank you guys for that. Thanks for watching. Anyway, so we're going to get back to the 383 deal. Okay, so the first thing we noticed, obviously, was the cam bolts backing out. So here are the actual, I'm going to try and hold them up here. These are the actual cam bolts, okay? So what happened was they backed out. So I learned, I didn't even know this. It is a, let me look here. I have the paper here. I have a Comp Cams part number 4605 for small block Chevy. It is called a cam lock plate. Cam lock plate. Hopefully you guys can read that. Cam lock plate. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So basically, this here is the front of the engine. So what you're going to do, I'm going to try and, I don't know how dexterous I am here, but what you're going to do, you put this plate on like this, okay? And then your cam, let me get the old one. So it's going to bolt to the cam, all right? And so let's just say, for instance, for argument's sake, it's not going to work, but I'm going to try here to do this. Bear with me. We're just going to start them. Oh, that's right. This one is the wrong one for an LT1. But anyway, this is for a small block Chevy. That's why I'm not using this one, because it's the wrong one. I did get the correct one for LT1, which I didn't know there were difference. But anyway, what you're going to do, obviously this is your index pin on the cam. That's going to be there. So that's going to go there. You're going to put your 3 bolts through like this. Okay. So you torque your bolts onto the cam. And I don't know if you see these tangs here. Once that happens, they're going to bend over. You're going to bend them over with a punch. Bend them over the flats of the bolt head. So that way it mechanically locks that bolt so it can't back out from vibration. It literally locks that in. Okay, I mean, you could still use Loctite if you want, but then you have a mechanical means when you bend these over, because this is torqued. You have a mechanical means that it locks that bolt in there so it can't back out of the cam. So that's the first thing, which I didn't know about at all. So that's what we're going to do. I'm waiting on the fabricator to get us in. He wants to degree the cam. I don't know if I'll be able to do a video on that or not. I might do a video of explaining that. But he wants to degree the cam in. He's going to put that lock plate on. And then the other thing we found was that why the car wasn't making any power. And this is going to seem stupid, but it makes sense when I explain it, so you bear with it. A 95-cent Keyway, all right, kept us from making horsepower. And you're wondering, how? Let me explain. Hold on, let me grab the hub, and I will explain it. So, this is the hub, okay? The harmonic balancer bolts to this hub on an LT1. And then this obviously presses on to your crankshaft, okay? And then you have the bolt with the washer that holds it in place. Okay, so on the back side, you see a Keyway, right? Machined in there. Well, me being just stubborn, I guess, I never put the Keyway in there. Because I thought with this being pressed on and the bolt being in there, it wasn't going to move. Wrong. I forgot all about how harmonic balancer works. It has a elastomer ring, so the balancer actually does this when the engine's running to absorb the harmonics. Well, without that Keyway, this thing's advancing and retarding timing because my crank trigger is on. I have an MSD crank trigger, and that bolts to the harmonic balancer. So as this thing is making noise, is running, this thing is moving. Even though it's pressed on there, it's moving a little bit, you know, advancing, retarding. So it's not making this. So basically what has to happen, and what we're going to do, we're going to put the Keyway in there. And the Keyway is machined into the crank. So you put the key in there. Now with that in there, that locks that in. See what I mean? It fits in there. Now it's locked. And it can't move. So that's what we're going to do when we put it back together, is we're going to use the lock plate. We're going to use the Keyway for this so it doesn't move. So when we set the timing, that's where it's going to be. It's not going to be all over the place and advancing and retarding timing as the car is going down the track. It's going to be set at a specific timing position as it's going down the track. Another thing, if you're running LT1 with the OptiSpark like we do, and a lot of stock eliminator guys are doing, you run lock timing because you can't run timing advanced because of the way that the OptiSpark distributor is. It was explained to me it's not big enough. I don't know what that means, but basically you can't run timing advanced with OptiSpark. So a lot of these guys are running lock timing, and they're going like 1050s, 1030s, you know, with lock timing. So with that being said, we're also going to be running lock timing. I believe we're going to start at 36 degrees before top dead center is where we're going to start when we put the motor back together. We're going to play around a little bit, see if we can pick up a little bit with the timing. Who knows? But like I said, the dumbest thing, a 95-cent Keyway and a $5 cam lock plate, and we could have been running good all this time. Instead, we wasted 3 years. But anyway, shout out to Tom Goldman for finding out. I also Line Decker race engines. I don't know if you guys can see that. See the phone number. I know Jason down there, Jason Line Decker. He does my cylinder heads. He's been helping me out tremendously, along with Tom. There's lots of other people I could thank that's gotten me to this place, and I am forever grateful for their help, for their knowledge, and for them being kind enough to tell me the things and give me knowledge that I need to become better at this. So anyway, I want to share those two things with you, that we're going to change that when we reassemble the other 383 LT1 and put it back in here. It's the lock plate which obviously is going to keep the bolts from backing out, which also going to give peace of mind that engine's going to stay together. And the Keyway to make sure the timing stays locked in, and make sure that we're making consistent power. So anyway, I just wanted to update you guys. So anyway, that's it for now. So please like and subscribe, comment. Again, much love, much thanks to all the people who subscribe and the people who positive comment, positive vibe. I appreciate it. When things get closer to track time, I'm going to let you guys know. Appreciate you guys can to come out and see us. But I think that's not going to be until September, and it's July now. So, but I will keep everybody updated. So like and subscribe. So watch out for each other. Take care of each other. We'll see you next time right here on Big E's Auto. Bye for now.